Welcome to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez. And tonight we've got reality TV royalty in the building. She's given us the memes, the moments, the reads, the receipts, while staying true to herself the entire time. And you may not have guessed who she is, but here's another hint. I'm giving her a cocktail, but she prefers beer. But Jared, this is a good cocktail, right?
It's the best.
It's the best one. Nothing better from Jared because he's at Juliet, all right? What is this?
This is gonna be our revamped Carnival Margarita.
Ooh, revamped Carnival Margarita. All right, can you make it double?
We can.
All right, if you haven't guessed who she is, maybe you will now. She's from The Real World, Basketball Wives, and is now working on her own feature film called Double Double Trouble. It's Tami Roman! Let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
And the royalty is here, baby. We've got Tami Roman in the building on the pink couch. Welcome, babe.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes, I mean, I saw, so truth be told, Ernest sent the email.
Yeah.
You were available on a day we do not shoot. We didn't have anybody.
Oh,
and then I was like,
wow.
oh, please, next time. And he's like, Wednesday. I was like,
Yay,
yes,
yay,
she's
yay,
here.
yay,
I'm
yay,
so
yay.
excited. I hate to even say for people who don't know you, but people must know you because you have been on our television screens being raw and truthful and yourself 10 toes down since
the 90s.
Since the 90s.
So depending on how old you are, you
Right.
may or may not know how I started.
How you started.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, and what I've been telling you behind the scenes is that, like, what I have loved about your career is that nobody can question who Tami Roman is because you have shown up as yourself in front of every camera unless you were acting.
Yeah, correct. I think my mother would only have it that way. In our household, it was always about authenticity, living in your truth, whatever it is, right? Always walk in who you are because that's your purpose. If you stray from that, then you're not being authentically yourself. And they used to have a saying back in the day, God don't bless no mess. And so if he can't bless you if you're not showing up as your authentic self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've stayed true to that. Have you ever, like, looked back and been like, wow, that's a very different Tami than...
I wouldn't say I look back and go, that's a different Tami, but I do look back and go, wow, I can't believe that I talked about that.
Okay.
You know, because in the early 90s, people weren't doing what I was doing and talking about what I was talking about when we started The Real World. People didn't even know what reality TV was when The Real World
y'all
started.
were inventing it right before our eyes.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
speaking about, you know, the things that you did on Real Worlds, you talked about a termination when even to this day is so taboo to discuss, but you were so open about it, talking with your housemates, talking to all of us at home. How was that for you?
It was important for me, just like the job I had at the time on the show was important. I was one of the few people on the ground at the height of the HIV/AIDS epidemic, working at an HIV healthcare center.
Right.
So everything that I tend to bring when I open up my life, I want it to be a mirror to me, as well as a reflection to someone else. Because if you're going through this, look at how I'm handling it, good, bad, or indifferent. So the option is, you know, up for grabs. You don't like how I handle it, do something different. You like how I handle it, take my road. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm always gonna just live in my truth. And I've done that the entire time. And I think that's why I've been around so long.
Because
you're going to get the real Tami every
real
time.
Tami.
Every time. And you know, excuse me for cutting you off, but a lot of people don't realize, because I became more open about it as I got older. But even on The Real World, I was dealing with my body dysmorphia. Because a lot of people saw me get my mouth wired. For all intents and purposes, they would have looked and said, well, she's already thin. There was an illness there that I didn't even know I had at the time. But I just knew I needed to be a certain way to make myself happy, when in reality I was already fine.
Yeah.
So we addressed a lot of things by way of me just being myself and going through my walk in this life. Yeah.
But did you always know, because obviously you had the music thing.
Yes.
And you've been on in front of cameras for so long, did you always know, like, you know what, I am meant for superstardom? Or did you just, you know what, I'm good at this and I need to capitalize?
No, I thought I was going to be Beyonce.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when I say that, people laugh because now we have a Beyonce, right?
Right.
But in truth, I thought my singing group was going to be as big as, at the time, In Vogue.
Right.
And I was going to be that front person who could perform and entertain people like a Beyonce. I really thought I was going to be that big of a musical artist.
And so
I
you
hear
just
people at home laughing. I don't know why I can hear them laughing at home. What's happening?
The disrespect,
What's
absolutely.
that? It's, you know, it's a lot of shade at the people's house.
Yeah.
Okay. No, but I knew I would be in entertainment
Yeah.
somehow. Thought it would be musical, and when the real world happened, here again, people didn't understand reality TV, so they
Right.
thought we were actors. So they started calling me in for acting jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, and you've stayed, I mean, you've done both since.
Yes.
And you continue to.
Yes.
And I feel like you also put yourself in the best positions to achieve those things. Like you calling up to say, hey, you need to consider me. Showing up, and, you know, in person and saying, you need to, like, that is a true hustler.
That's how I've gotten a lot of my jobs, because I feel like I'm better in the room. Like you'll hear actors today say, I don't want to self-tape, because that's the way we do it now. We put ourselves on tape and we send those tapes in. Back in the day, you could go in the room, you could, the executive producers are there and
Yeah.
the casting director's there and they can feel your energy. I'm an energy person. I think that when people meet me and they get around me, they can absorb who I am and they feel that authenticity. So that has always helped in me getting my jobs.
Yeah. I mean, I feel it from you. You're so,
You
so
see what I'm
warm
saying?
and nice.
We,
She's
we're-
actually-
we connected. We
Yeah.
here.
So, what season are you in right now?
Of my life?
Yeah.
I am in the I actually like me, love me phase. Because there were times where I didn't like myself for one reason or another. And I had to go through a lot of healing and taking accountability and acceptance to really just come into who I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
So I'm in the I love me phase.
Yes.
Whatever anybody feels about me is of no concern to me.
Baby.
Yeah.
We don't need to hear them.
Yeah. I'm just, I've walked a long walk. I've gone through a lot of ups and downs, and I always say the average person may not have made it through if I really just say all the things that I've gone through. And so to come out on the other side of those things, I feel like I'm a living, breathing testimony, and to actually be sitting here with you and doing what I love to do every single day. It's like, girl, you all right.
Baby, you are all right.
Yeah, you all right.
Yes, you are. All right, we're going to talk about the projects you're working on after
Okay.
the break. All right, you stay right there. More with Tami Roman after the break. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been catching up with Tami Roman, the one and only. Okay, baby, you never stop working.
I don't.
Is that just your way of life? It's all you know?
That is all I know. That's what I come from. My mom worked 3 jobs, and so I'm doing my best to have 7 or 8 of them. I mean, it's just, you cannot be a TV star if you aren't on TV. That's what my mother used to say.
that's true.
So they opened the door, they cracked it a little bit, and so I'm just trying to make
Said,
sure it stays
"I'm
open.
here, and I'll stay here."
Yeah.
Okay, so Miss Pat show.
Yes.
Entering what season?
We just completed our 5th season.
Baby.
Yeah.
How has it been being on that?
Listen, I didn't even think I was going to get that job, okay?
Why?
Yeah, Miss Pat was so dismissive when I went into the room to audition.
Really?
Completely. She knows it, too. And so I was surprised that they said I would be playing Denise, but once we got on that set, the chemistry of all the cast members,
Yeah.
we really are like a family. You know, Pat can text me and curse me out. I can do the same to her.
Yeah.
And then, it's all all
work.
love.
It's
Yeah.
not personal.
It's not
Yeah.
personal, you know what I mean? And so I just love it so much because it's always a good time with Miss Pat. She is a walking stand-up comedy routine. Every single day we are on that set.
So not just in front of the cameras,
No.
literally in offset, behind the scenes in the trailer.
That is Pat.
That is Pat all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We
Okay.
laugh
Constantly.
Yes.
Okay, and the one that I am most excited to discuss here on the Nightcap, because you know this is what we talk about on the show often, is these relationships, is Caught in the Act Unfaithful. Because you in there witnessing the mess, the drama,
a lot of infidelity,
the constant infidelity.
Yes.
What is it like to have to witness what can be such a devastating, you know, moment in someone's life, to witness their partner doing something that they shouldn't be, and having to walk them through it and experience that trauma with them over and over?
Well, I've been that person,
right?
So it's very easy for me to have empathy and understand how you can misread signs, you know, take a person for who they say they are rather than who they're showing you they are. So I've been there, and so for me it's not a hard thing to help someone navigate. My main mission on Caught in the Act Unfaithful is to get every person sitting across from me to understand they are valuable.
Yes.
They are seen already. You don't need to search to be seen, to be heard, to be identified. To get them to love themselves more than they love someone else, because I've done all of those things. I put people before me. You know, I've tried to play small so they could be big. I've done all the things. I've looked for security. I've looked, you know, all the things. So everything I can readily recognize and then help them navigate why they might feel that way and help them get past that.
Yeah. Is it fulfilling for you?
It's fulfilling because usually the people who come sit across from me are women.
Yeah.
And I'm a girl's girl.
Yeah.
So I want all the women of the land to know you have purpose. And your purpose is not to be up under some man who does not recognize your value and your worth.
Yeah. That you have worth outside of any
partnership, any relationship.
Yeah.
It's about you first and loving yourself. That's what I try to instill in all the people.
You definitely tell them and smack them a little bit around, like, come on, are we gonna solve this between us, and you really gonna go mess around with them again?
And some people need tough love.
Yeah.
And then some people need coddling.
Yeah.
So it's whatever the person needs from me at that time as they're going through this situation, that's what I provide. Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about the new movie. Double Trouble, baby. It's doubly you.
Yes.
To be fair, my director was like, hold on, does Tami have a twin? And I'm like,
no.
Tami played.
I played both roles, Drea and Allie, and you know, everybody saw Michael B. Jordan do it so well. So my production company was looking for our next project, and I said, well, I've never played twins. Maybe that'd be something interesting to do. I had no idea how much work it really was going to be. You know, as an actor, I may show up on a set regularly and have about an 8 to 10 hour day, but I only have to focus on one part of the conversation, one part of the scene. In this instance, I am both people in the scene. so it's double the work. Yes, double the work. Long days. I think I slept maybe 18 to 20 hours within 21 days because I have to learn everything, every piece of dialogue.
Right.
Yeah.
And you have to remember the little nuances that you played earlier to react to.
Exactly. And what I love that Michael B. Jordan did was really and truly the characters were the same. They had very small things that made them different or identifiable.
Yeah.
Which really allowed him to get into the acting of rather than it being something so overly dramatic of a difference that it's like, well, that's that twin and that's that twin. We wanted ours to be, mirror image of that, where it's you have to really watch these two to know which one is which. And it's really, really good. It's really, really good. I'm excited for people to see it because at the core of it, it's not just about two two sisters who in this thriller go at each other. The underlying context is everybody's desire, fighting to be seen, to be accepted, to be heard, to be valued. And one sister had a vision for her life. And when that didn't happen and she witnesses someone she loves who's so close to her get those things that she didn't work for, she didn't pray for, they kind of just fell into her life, that can cause some underlying animosity, jealousy, envy. And if you're not emotionally
attuned with yourself,
do you see what I'm saying? Stable to be able to handle that, you're going to go over the edge. And that's what people are going to witness with Double Trouble.
Ooh, all right. Well, we're going to leave you with the trailer, and then we got a little game night with Tami Roman. Check it out.
I'm Allie. And I'm Drea. And this is Cooking Twins. I know that look.
What look?
The look of being smitten. I did meet someone special. Ryan, this is my sister, Drea.
Nice to meet you, Drea.
I think I'm falling for him. I'm really, really happy for you.
I have never seen Allie so happy.
It won't last. I am pregnant. No one ever chooses me.
Oh my God, Drea, what did you do?
She's been obsessed with you for a long time. That girl is crazy.
Brian? Allie, I just want to talk. You stole Brian from me. If you think she's beautiful, you must think I'm beautiful too.
Double Trouble.
Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been having a fabulous time with the Tami Roman. Excited for this movie that's coming out, Double Trouble, on Lifetime, February 21st. You better tune in. But for now, it's time for Game Night! All right, we get to know Tami in a different way.
Okay.
All right. We're going to play this or that. I'm going to give you two options, and you tell me which you would do or prefer. And if you don't want to answer, you take a little sip.
Okay.
This wonderful cocktail from Juliet. I'm sorry we don't got beer for you, babe.
That's okay.
Next time. All right. Second chances or never again?
Never again.
Why?
Never again.
You don't think people can grow?
I think that once you show me who you are, I need to believe you and let you do your growing
Somewhere else.
somewhere else over there with the other peoples, and then be readily and prepared for the person that's supposed to come into your life, because at the time that we are together, you're not ready for me. And so I gotta never again.
Never again. See. Forgive or never forget?
I'm a never forgetter. Yeah. Ooh man, this is a big one, because it took me a long time to learn how to forgive people, because I'm not going to ever forget how you made me feel, what we went through. And I think, I'm not the only one. We tend to hold on to the things that cause us pain, right?
Yep.
And so I am a person who will never forget when someone has caused me pain or hurt me.
Yeah. Therapy or revenge body?
Therapy or revenge body?
I know, they're very different. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could choose both.
Huh. I think I would do therapy.
Yeah.
Because revenge body, for someone like me, we're never gonna get to the finish line. So let me just go on to therapy, child. Let the people help me through my issue.
Reunion couch or one-on-one sit down?
I like a one-on-one sit down.
Yeah. Hash it out.
I feel like people tend to show out on the reunion couch, and they're not showing up as their authentic selves. Like and I've had my fair share of reunion couches.
Yes, you have.
I think that people want another 5 minutes of fame or attention, and so they put on, when in actuality you'll get home and then you get a text message, I'm really sorry that happened. So let's just have the one-on-one,
So we don't have to put on
we don't have to put on all the airs and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to know how you really feel, who you really are, what you're really trying to say to me so that I can process that legitimately and authentically.
Yeah. Acting bag or hosting bag? I know that's right. I know that's right.
Because I might say one thing and then it turn down the coin for something else. I'm
Right.
just going to say I'm
You
open to
don't-
all
no,
the things.
Baby, all of the things. Okay, OG reality era or new school reality?
OG reality.
Yeah. Because there's scripting now. Or maybe not scripting, but like producers are kind of like.
There's more producing.
Yeah.
I come from, they put the cameras in the house, they watch everything you do, and then they take all of that hours and hours and hours of footage and make an episode. Now it's like you're gonna go to lunch with her, this is the party, this is the cast vacation that nobody booked, production is paying for it. You know, so I think that OG reality is the true reality TV. Yeah.
Reality TV villain or misunderstood truth teller?
I think that if that question is speaking to me, about me, I am a misunderstood truth teller.
Yeah. Produce it myself or join the cast?
I will produce it myself because then I know I will do it right. And my level of creative control won't be manipulated.
Oh, yes. Make sure she gets it done right. Group trip or stay home?
I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna stay home every time.
Every time?
Every time. Every time.
How big is your circle?
5 people.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Are they lifers? Like they've been
Yes.
with you for the longest?
Yeah. 5 people.
Then we staying at home. We don't need to be doing nothing.
Yep.
Loud and right or quiet and paid?
I'd rather be quiet and paid. Now, if you had said loud and paid or quiet and paid, then you got to think about that.
All right, what is
But
it?
loud
say?
and right, who cares? Quiet and paid
Paid.
is always the way to go.
All right, so loud and paid versus quiet and paid?
I am a loud personality. I'm always going to be in your face, shooting straight from the hip, telling it like it is.
Yeah.
So I would probably skew on the side of being loud and paid.
Yeah. Because that's who you are.
That's me.
Yeah, that's who you are. Can't change that. All right, read them for filth or leave them on red?
Tammy of old is going to read you down to the ground with no sound. All the way from equal opportunity to major. But now it's like, leave them on red because I feel like everything doesn't deserve a reaction. Everything doesn't deserve my attention or a response.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, whatever you say, however you feel, you got it.
You really are in this new era of like, it's me and I'm good all by myself. doing me.
Yeah.
Amazing,
Yeah,
Tami.
I am.
Thank you so much for coming on the Nightcap.
Thank you
It's
for
been a
having
joy
me.
talking to you. And you at home, you better tune into Double
Please.
Trouble. Baby, you see double of Tami Roman, okay? And who doesn't love Tami Roman? It's coming out on Lifetime, February 21st. Stay tuned to that. We'll have more of the Nightcap after the break. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We had a great conversation with Tami Roman, and I'm sorry, girl, I know you love your beer, but I know you had a delicious cocktail because we've got Jared here from Juliet.
Yes.
And it's time to do what?
Back that glass
up. Yes. Okay. I mean, I loved it. She loved it. So you did something right.
Now we gotta make it for the people.
Now we got to make it for the people. Okay, so what is it called again?
So this is gonna be our revamped Carnival Margarita.
Revamped Carnival Margarita.
Yes, ma'am.
Is the Carnival Margarita like a thing?
It's just a cocktail that we had on our menu for a while, but we just wanted to do a little spin, give a little Houston flair, and so we decided to change it up a little bit.
Okay, all right, so what's in it?
So we have our Don Julio 70, our Cristalino, we have Cointreau, lime juice, simple syrup, and a little bit of mango to give it something to go into the springtime.
Perfect. All right, go ahead and start shaking that up while I ask you about Juliet.
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
so what's the vibe like at Juliet?
So the vibe is gonna be a fine dining experience, but we elevate it in a different way because we want it to be a speakeasy.
Oh.
So we want a little bit of element of surprise. You walk in, you get the theater, you get the popcorn, you get the smell, you get the movie signs outside. But you walk in and it's something different than you expect.
Okay, so it's a fun experience, something unique.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you heard Tami talk about Double Trouble. You saw that wonderful trailer, and behind the scenes we found out that Jared here is actually a twin.
I am a twin.
But you are not. You couldn't pull this off because your twin
Is a girl.
is a girl.
Yes.
So what is that dynamic like between the two of you?
It's nice because I get to spin on both worlds. She tells me about myself from a girl's perspective. I tell her about herself from a guy's perspective, and we keep each other balanced in that aspect.
That is, oh, that, ooh, I wish that for everyone. Because you can actually keep it a buck with each other.
100%.
Because you guys are twins, right? So you don't hold anything back.
She'll tell
But then,
me,
like, the perspective of the opposite sex, especially when you're navigating relationships, is like, no, this is where you fucked up, Jared, because women see this, that, and the third. And then you can be like, actually, I don't know her name.
Jordan.
Jordan.
Yes.
Jordan and Jared. I love it. JJ. Oh, dang, and we're done.
Done already.
I love it. Okay, so we need to check you out at Juliet.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. You can find us at 5857 Westheimer, located in the Galleria area. And please come by. We have a lot going on for summertime, the rodeo. We have a few things planned for the World Cup as well. So we have a lot of
Hold
things
up, we got to talk
planned.
about the World Cup. All right. Outside of this, I host Houston Soccer HQ, but that's for another day. All right, well, cheers, and we'll come see you at Juliet.
Yes,
All right,
thank
Jordan, you keep keeping my boy correct. And go check out Double Trouble on February 21st on Lifetime. Tami Roman is starring, and she's EPing. All right, see you guys next time.